morning. Welcome to Pillow Talk with Pink. My name is Antoinette. I am Pink. I am an independent presidential candidate for 2024. Vote Pink in 2024. You know, there's a couple of things. Remember, I said I was going to come back with a couple of segments. One is communicating effectively for comprehension and understanding. The other is hatred, weaponization, and targeting. I don't know which one to do first. And another one is Social Security and disability, spousal benefits. I want to go over that too. So those are the three subjects that I'm going to go over and look at. My name is Antoinette. I am Pink. Remember, these are my own personal views and ideologies. I want to make sure I say that. But I've also read a lot of literature and a lot of things related to the subjects that I can refer you to. I'm always posting up different books so people can see exactly what I'm looking at, what I'm trying to get at, and hopefully getting something done for you. See, it's not just about me, but it is about us. Okay? When I'm looking at weaponization, targeting, hatred, I'm looking at what's going on in America today, or in the country, or in the world today, as it relates to wars going on, as it relates to the pandemic, as it relates to diseases and infection, as it relates to elderly, as it relates to youth, as it relates to economic status, okay? So don't target or use weaponization against these disabled, various racial ethnicities or diseases or disease stages which people are at, or ages, or economic status, or housing. So somebody lives in suburbs as opposed to the city, or somebody lives in a low income as opposed to renting a regular apartment. Really, they smart if they can get in there because they saving a lot of money. But don't target that individual and talk down or demean them or think they're lesser, or try to humiliate them or mistreat them, or better yet, form hatred against these people. Some of the people that are, let's go back to war, okay? So they had a war. Ukraine and Russia has their war going on. I didn't mean little because it went past a year. So they had their war going on. And then you have now Israel and Hamas. But yet and still you have these people that are from all these different continents and countries that have had wars and things, and they live amongst you. We're not saying don't keep your eyes and ears open to protect you, yourself, your family, your community, and the world, the United States. But we're saying don't create lies that would ruin lives or destroy families, or cause prison sentence, or cause them to die. It's what we're saying. So we have government officials in various agencies and things like that can handle these issues and things like that. So report it to the government officials and let them take action. It's just like being in the airport and they say if you see any bag there and nobody's attending it, then alert somebody. So the same thing in your communities, in your neighborhood, at the airport, at the bus station, terminal, wherever. You're going to do the same thing as you would do to that bag as it relates to a person. And you know, I guess you're like a mandated reporter where you have to report that. And not to be a snitch, but for public safety. God forbid if there's ever another 9/11 that we could have prevented. And that's what it's about. Now that's the end of that. Now let's do one thing else. Communicating effectively. Yesterday I was downtown and I was walking around and this lady was passing out t-shirts and the man was giving out lemonade. So I said, my name is Antoinette Southline Pink. I'm on the ballot for as an independent presidential candidate. He said, I'm with, oh, good luck with that because I'm going with Joe. I said, I like Joe too. But my name is Antoinette Southline. I am Pink and I'm an independent presidential candidate. He said, yeah, but I'm going with Joe. I said, oh yeah. Did he get that big bang I sent him? Now I'm talking about my court case. So I don't want you to get confused with what big bang I sent them. But at any rate, the gentleman stopped talking, and I'm like, yeah, court is just as busy as could be. I didn't know. I never seen people take so much time putting in information and never seen a court case go 2, 3, 4, 5 years when it could be rectified so rapidly. We can bring it to a closure to prevent pain, suffering. It's not about should you pay, it's when you should pay for some of them. But at any rate, you have to make sure you communicate effectively so what you're verbalizing is not misunderstood or miscommunicated to someone else, okay? I'm going to give you another example, and I'm not blasting nobody or putting nobody on blast or nothing like that where I have to say my bad or anything like that. I'm just speaking truth here. So if you look at when you go to the doctor and the doctor says, oh, you have a bacterial infection, you just have to let it take its course. You can't get no medicine for that. That means you can't get an antibiotic. That's what that means. It does not mean that you can't buy over-the-counter medicine to treat signs and symptoms. Runny nose, fever, coughing. You can still use those over-the-counter things, but you're going to just have to let it take its course. The over-the-counter medicine is not as strong as what other medications would be. But letting a illness sometimes takes its course, builds up good antibodies, fighting material, for the next time that germ comes around and try to, as the kids say, tonk you or get in you or give it to you, you can fight them off and kick them out. So that's what that's about. So make sure you're communicating effectively, okay? This is flu and cold season. So make sure you still have your COVID test. You still swab your mouth and do all that good stuff. You still got to check when you get them colds and things. And for those of you who are 60 and up, they have an RSV vaccine. I'm not 60, but I am going to take that RSV vaccine because I'm around children. But at any rate, you guys think wise, be safe. I know I said I'm going to talk about Social Security disability, but that's going to be a little later in the week. Maybe over the weekend I'll shock you. But those two things were very important. So you're going to treat the public sector like you would treat a bag, okay? Notify somebody if you see anything wrong that may cause harm to not only you, yourself, your family, your community, the United States, the world, but notify somebody. There are government officials, and I think I've listed all those agencies. Remember when I ran those videos and all that fun stuff and all those different policing agencies? They're there for you. You might call the local police and they do nothing, but then you got all these entities that will do something. I promise you, they will do something. So alert them all until you get something done. But please, do not put false lies out about people going to do this, that, and the other if you're unsure. But do notify somebody if you think something is going on that might harm someone. My name is Antoinette Sellers. This is Pillow Talk with Pink. I am Pink. I am the independent presidential candidate for 2024. Vote Pink in 2024. I know you have many choices, and you don't have to choose Pink. But I'm asking you to go over each video, each segment, look at each posting on BPS Realty and Healthcare Group, and also on Antoinette Sellers, also on Antoine Bates, also on Pipping, also on any of my members that are truly affiliated with BPS Realty and Healthcare Group. You can tell us because our stuff piggyback each other. So if they're having my picture up on their screen, they're a part of me. And the rest of these people that stand there are part of me, I don't know nothing about that, but maybe they want to be. Tell them to submit a resume to bpsrealtyas@gmail.com, because they're going to be looking for somebody, because I'm no longer the huge set of the set, but I do still look at some of the resumes and try to help people out. I think you should be employed. They don't offer much. It's a non-for-profit organization, and they don't have much to offer. But what you give, you'd be amazed at what you get back in return. My name is Antoinette. I am pink. I'm an independent presidential candidate for 2024. Vote pink in 2024. I know you have many choices, and you don't have to choose pink. But I'm asking that you go back and look at the segment and all the things that I've posted. And when you get through, you tell me if I'm not here for you. I'm the only real candidate for you. I'm telling you, I am. I really am. I'm out here with you. I was out here with COVID. I was out here with the homeless. I was out here with the people picketing. Now I ride, and I've into that. Now we can't do that together. Because let me give you this. When I fight my best fight, I'm going to fight it in court for you. Because really, when I'm looking at Social Security and disability and looking at the poverty level, most of the people that are at the poverty level are on Social Security and disability. And that should not be, because they worked and put it to the system. But when you're trying to buckle down and trying to piece money out and stash money and do something else with it, you can't. That's these people money. They worked for it. They earned it. Some of them, I've been working since I was 14, so some of them been working since they was 9 to 10. You guys are wrong. 100% wrong. I'm coming after you. I am coming after you legally. And I'm going to show you how you can give them some money so they're not at poverty level. My name is Antoinette. I am pink. I'm an independent presidential candidate for 2024. Thank you.